It is not an overstatement to say the future stability, viability, and continuity of the Calgary Flames, and perhaps the city of Calgary, rests on the achievement of CalgaryNEXT. Calgary is a great city. Its NHL team has a great history, great ownership, great players. It would be a shame if Calgary were to fall further behind. I encourage you, in fact, I beg you to support this effort. Please make the most of this opportunity and let those in power know how you feel.
Well, I think fans are telling us that they want the amenities and the accoutrements that come with a state-of-the-art arena. And the same is true of players who have to play in these facilities on a regular basis. You know, there's a reason that 29 other clubs have either new or essentially new facilities and all the accoutrements that come with that. The Flames, I assume, and I assume their fans want them to remain as competitive as possible. You don't do major legacy projects for a city based on 1 year. You have to look out 10, 20, 30 years to envision what you want the city to be like. And over time, we've seen the dollar rise and fall. We've seen the price of oil rise and fall, just to name two factors. You don't do this just based on what's happening in 2016. There has to be a vision for the future.
Given that they're asking for public dollars for this project, should the Flames organization open up their books public so that the public can see what kind of money this organization has?
No, I don't necessarily one has to do with the other. I think you have to look at the project and what the project represents. I think the economics of the project is what needs to be examined closely, and I believe the Flames have been and will continue to be very transparent on that.
Well,
because you don't build one of these buildings completely privately anymore. That's not the way it works. So unless it's a private-public partnership, it's not going to work. Listen, if you don't want to clean up the land and leave it the polluted site forever, then that's a different decision that people have to make. But in the end of it, most of the cost of this winds up being covered by the fact that it's being used and it's an economic engine.